Hi, my name is Ashley Sutherland. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and certified Synergetic Play Therapist, and I am new to Play Therapy Connection. I've really enjoyed getting to know my clients and their families so far, and so I'm happy to share with you a little bit about myself today. So I will be answering 3 questions for you. And the first one is what inspired me to become a play therapist? And I would say that it really started in childhood. Looking back, I would consider myself probably a highly sensitive child in a lot of aspects. And so introspection and self-reflection and just kind of trying to figure myself out has just always been really interesting and meaningful to me. And I've always been very interested in psychology, sociology, mental health. Those were all the kinds of classes that I took in high school and college. And then really most of my jobs since college have been focused on working with kids in some capacity or another. So I've worked in before and after school programs. I was an in-home behavioral coach for kids. I've been a school social worker. And once I took the Synergetic Play Therapy training, that really felt like the right fit for me and really how I wanted to kind of spend my time working with kids. The play therapist role has just felt the most enjoyable and most meaningful to me out of the kind of different roles that I've had with kids. The second question is, what is my favorite part about being a play therapist? And I would say that one of the really cool parts about it is that it, a lot of the time, does not even feel like work. So kids, get to come in, and it's really cool to witness how their body and nervous system knows exactly what to do to kind of facilitate their own healing in a much more inventive and creative way than anything that I could come up with for them. And so my job is really to just kind of hold space for them as they go about their natural process. The other piece I really like is that play therapy or being a play therapist is a really unique role to have with kids. It's very different than parenting or being a teacher or a coach or some other kind of helper role with kids. I think it's a space where kids get to come in and bring all parts of themselves and be their full selves, and I get to be my full self with them. And I don't think that there are truly a lot of spaces in life where that's necessarily the case, where you get to show up and be totally yourself. So yeah, I feel like it's very special to get to be with kids in that way. And then the last question is, what do I like to do when I'm not working? So sports have always been a really big part of my life. I played soccer up until college. For most of my adult life, I've been in recreational soccer and volleyball leagues. So being outdoors and, moving my body, getting exercise, has always been a big part of my life. And the way that I mostly do that now is on weekends, I like to get up into the mountains and go on a long hike with my dog. I like to ride my bike. I have a little garden in the backyard that I like to tend to. I like to, of course, spend time with my friends, family, loved ones. And when I'm at home, I don't necessarily love cooking, but I really like to eat good food. So I will probably be trying out a new recipe, trying to find something good to watch on TV. And if I can't find anything, The Office is one of my old standbys that I know is going to make me laugh and put me in a good mood. I really like to read. I try to read a little bit every day. I like to stay up to date on, current happenings in the therapy and mental health field. So I'm listening to a lot of podcasts about different topics. So that's a little bit about me. Thanks for listening.